name is Colleen Valerio. We invite you to join us as we go through the next video series all about real life in the Dominican Republic and what you need to watch out for, things you need to know about buying property in a foreign country. What is the buying process? What's the taxation like? What's it really cost to live here? All of these things, after 14 years of selling real estate, all of our experience, we're going to put together for you so that you can understand what you really need to know. We came because to us it was just the best balance. I think for us it was much more pragmatic back in the day. You know, we owned a mortgage brokerage in Alberta, in Canada. So for us, you know, title systems, security of investment, all of that was really, really key. And this country offered that, and we're very comfortable and happy with the security of the government and how it's invested in trade agreements with North America. Tourism is such a large percentage of the tax base on the growth of the country. This is the #1 tourism destination in the Caribbean, is Dominican Republic. So the government has a vested interest in maintaining tourism numbers, keeping people happy, investing in infrastructure for expats, for people to actually come and live. And it's very foreign investment friendly, which a lot of countries aren't. I found too from research that you can get into some countries, you can get your money in, but try and get your money out. These are all big considerations when we talk about why it's important to look at the country that you buy in. And we're going to do a whole video later on about things to consider when you're buying or you're looking into buying foreign property. But here we were just very impressed with the government and how it is such an advancing government in terms of, you know, education for its own people, for advancing the level of standard of living for its own people, not just for tourists, not just for expats, but for actually growing an education system and a middle class. That was a big deal for us. And mix that with the people that are here that are very friendly, very helpful, very kind-hearted, very much like what we come from in Canada, and we just felt really at home. It's like home only warmer. That's what I always say, it's home only warmer. You don't have to be a very rich or wealthy person to live with this in your backyard and to be able to go and eat out several times a week if you choose, or whatever you like to do. This is a great place to do it. One of the things I think is really surprising to people is how big this island is. You do not feel like you're on an island. It takes 4 hours to drive across it. Just the Dominican, forget Haiti, which is on the other part of the island. So anything that you're used to doing at home, you can do here. It's such a large expat community. We have everybody that's doing anything is doing it here. We have a remote control car club. We have English-speaking churches. We have gardening club, all kinds of different things. So a lot of people come here and they buy when they're, you know, pre-retirement. They come and spend as much time here as they can, maybe let their property rent when they're not here. And then over the years they flip and they start using this as their home base, and their property back home becomes their secondary residence. And it's nice to be able to do that in a country that offers so much, including excellent medical services, which is something that I think is really surprising. People assume when they come down here that, you know, it's some sort of backwoods doctor going to treat you, but it isn't. It's actually outstanding medicine. We have a great hospital right here in Sosua that even has an MRI for anything really, really serious. Like if we go to Holmes Hospital in Santiago, it's got an entire building for cancer treatment. It's really not the third world. This might be a developing country, but the services are first world. And that's really important when you're looking for a place to retire. People always say, why buy in the Dominican? And they always, you know, come here and are wowed by the palm trees and the swimming pool. And I always turn them around and say, wait, hold it. Those things are important, but really the most important things after you do your due diligence on the title system and the government and the country, once you've done that, the next most important thing is community. And people don't think about it because you're wowed by the fact that it's not cold and I can do this every day. But really at the end of the day, you need friends. People are very social creatures. And that's one thing that this area, particularly the North Coast, offers, because we've been an expat community for 40 years. So come here and you're going to make friends. You're going to find people, and it's a very welcoming type of community and a place to be. You know, men can golf and slap each other on the back, and that's pretty good. But women need to really find connection, and that's one thing for me I've really found here. And it's not just in my own age group. I've met women of all ages. It's pretty cool. It's a really neat type of environment. If you like our videos, please remember to actually like them on YouTube and also subscribe so you see stuff from us all the time. As we finish this series, we'll do other things all about real life in the Dominican. Join us again.